Good morning. Welcome to the Morning Show podcast, also known as the Carla Marie and Anthony Show here on Twitch. I'm going to keep doing that because every day we're basically introducing the Morning Show podcast, and then 3 days a week I've got to introduce the Carla Marie and Anthony Show.
Yes.
Kind of similar things, but also very different.
Yeah. So
what's with the Mickey ears today? What do we call these?
Stop it.
Mickey ears?
Space buns.
Space buns.
I could have pinned them down a little bit more.
Did you ever see Spaceballs, the movie?
Yes.
They should have done a female-driven version called Space Buns.
Okay. So anyway, the Morning Show podcast is something else that we do. So if you're new here, check that out after.
Just realized I didn't do my hair either today.
Looks fine.
No, I don't like it.
What do we call this? Stupid head?
Stupid head. Yeah, it's definitely a stupid head. Well, good morning. Regardless of my hair or Carla Marie's hair, we're glad you're here. You look great. I actually woke up like earlier than normal today to get everything done. Got some stuff that we're going to talk about in a second. And I guess I just got caught up. Like I even made breakfast, but I sat down with my breakfast at this table and just started working. And I've got a whole plate of now cold oatmeal just sitting there, which that's going to go straight to the garbage.
Yummy.
The back says the Morning Show podcast. You are correct. So this will rotate throughout the day or throughout the show.
This is on purpose. This is to advertise.
Exactly. But I do love starting a show knowing that we are at level 5 of the hype train. According to our screen, it says we're at 13% of level 5. And if we do get to 100%, are we taking another frozen shot today?
And I already mixed it so I could worry about the consistency downstairs.
Okay.
I even sipped the concoction without mixing it. And I was like, ooh, that needs ice.
Yeah.
So
the ice definitely cuts a lot.
Miguel in Miami with 1,000 bits.
Nice, thank you. Oh, did the weight show up on the screen? A big dumbbell, a golden dumbbell is supposed to show up, or a silver dumbbell if someone gifts 1,000 bits.
Jill said her 9-year-old son watched Space Jam for the first time because we mentioned that it was on Netflix in the Morning Show podcast today. And he loved it, but I'm curious if he's seen the new Space Jam and what a 9-year-old today thinks is the better movie. It's very important to me for some reason.
They're very different. And for people who dragged the new Space Jam with LeBron, first off, if you had to compare LeBron James' performance to Michael Jordan's performance in the movie, okay, I'm not talking about their actual basketball performance, their acting chops, if you will. Michael Jordan was slightly better, but they're both terrible actors.
Yes, agreed.
Which is surprising because you remember back in the day, LeBron, one of his first big acting roles was in the movie Trainwreck. He was like the best friend, but he was LeBron James. He was himself, just like a funny version. I thought he did phenomenal in that movie. Space Jam, where he had to like carry more of the load and work with imaginary people.
I think obviously the effects in the new Space Jam were
crazy looking,
crazy cool, but that's what happens when you make a movie 30-something years later or whatever the heck it was. So I don't know, but I think concept-wise,
I think it was a good movie.
Yes,
a decent movie.
Again, so many of the people, we talked about this on the show, so we're not going to do it all over again. But people that were complaining, I was like, you're literally just mad. You're comparing a movie to a movie you watched when you were like 5.
Yeah.
It's like when the new Hocus Pocus comes out. How am I going to feel? I don't even know.
I'm going to feel exactly as I did the first time I saw Hocus Pocus. Underwhelmed.
Shut your hole. Who are we talking to about Hocus Pocus recently?
I love this. Is a great sports reference by Fred the Mailman. LeBron should be in war movies. He's incredibly good at acting injured. Do you get that reference at all?
Yeah, because he's not injured. He's like a MLS player.
Basically, he is kind of like a soccer player.
Which, fun fact.
Thank you to everyone who's dropping the shot glass emojis in the chat. Just cleaned this table yesterday.
Which, fun fact, a lot of MLS players, they are faking it. I'm just saying. I'm learning a lot about the sports. Ooh, good job, Anthony.
Carla Marie, we will get into sports with a Z in a second. Cheers to you. Cheers to our friends at Seattle Cocktail Club. And cheers to you for supporting. Bam.
I love that it gets like icy.
You trying to kill me? I almost choked on ice.
We need a Vitamix. Vitamix, if you're listening, please sponsor the show.
Woo.
No, people of the show do not buy us a Vitamix.
Woo. It's tasty. I just wasn't expecting a gigantic chunk of ice in there. You got one in there too? It did keep me from getting a brain freeze, though. This is very, very good.
Oh my God, it is so good.
Highly suggest it, especially if you're in an area that's very hot right now and you want a frozen cocktail and you are of age and drinking responsibly. Try this out. Go to SeattleCocktailClub.com/is it CMA? SeattleCocktailClub.com/CMA. Try it out for yourself. Make sure it's blended properly. You good? Brain freeze?
I'm doing the roof tongue thing.
Ooh, Vitamix is on sale at Costco.
What? We gotta go.
But how much? Like, what's the sale on Vitamix? Because what did you say? Isn't it like $600?
Yeah.
I don't know about a $600 blender.
I don't think you're supposed to shoot this. I think they lied to us.
No, I like it as a shot. Liquid IV is also on sale at Costco this month. Do we get is there a Costco circular? Do circulars still exist?
I get to page 2 and I'm like, I'm done.
But do most
I was reading
groceries and stuff? Are you okay?
Yeah, we get it from Fred Meyer too.
They still send out circulars. That's what they're called, right?
I know, but stop. Because I feel my grandma. Did we get the circular this month? Yeah, I followed the page on Instagram too, Lisa. There's Costco does it again, and there's 2 Costco accounts.
All right.
Okay, we're gonna
shot is out of the way. Now, pulling up our little handy dandy list for this morning.
By the way, it's cold here today.
Question for everyone. Is Fabletics a scam? I'm going to explain that in a second. Also, $100,000 Canadian to taste candy, which, by the way, $100,000 Canadian is about $80,000 American. So still a good deal of money just for tasting candy. And then we are going to talk about Chris Brown and how he is back in the news for taking some raunchy pictures with his fans.
Okay.
So first up, Fabletics. Hail Gene in the chat. Hail Gene 666 says, it is a scam.
Well, in what sense?
Well, here's what happened. Yesterday, I was scrolling through Instagram, and because the internet knows what I search for, I have been searching for new workout shorts.
Oh, Hoochie Daddy shorts.
Yeah, exactly. 5-inch inseam Hoochie Daddy workout shorts, which I have a couple, but I need to try them out in large because I feel like the mediums are kind of cutting off circulation to my lower body. And I did read that tight jeans and tight shorts are a cause for back and lower leg pain.
What?
Because it restrains your
Well, that's also
motion.
how you get yeast infections.
Oh yeah, I don't have one of those that I know of.
And isn't it bad for your swimmers?
Maybe it could be. So anyway, I keep searching for a decent pair of gym shorts. Now here's what I needed: a pair of gym shorts, 5-inch, maybe 6-inch inseam. Right? They got to be short because they're shorts. Pockets and a liner on the inside. Okay. So whether that's like a brief liner or some tights, either way.
You don't wear underwear?
I don't. I feel like being able to do the 2-in-1 shorts saves me on laundry and packing.
But couldn't you just find good shorts and then wear underwear?
Yeah, I don't like it.
Okay.
And plus, then the shorts ride up more than the underwear does. Like when it's all sewn together, it's just a more comfortable package for my package, if you will. Now, what was that? Okay. So I'm scrolling through Instagram yesterday.
Yes.
And a Fabletics thing pops up and it says 2 shorts for $24. So I went, all right, I'll bite. Let me check this out. First thing they needed was an email address. And I was like, you know what? I can always unsubscribe. Not the end of the world. Give them my email address. And sure enough, I was able to, are we? Hold on 1 second.
Are we frozen for?
We're good.
Okay.
We're good. Yeah, we're monitoring ourselves now. That way we don't crash anymore.
Oh.
No, we're back, everybody. We should be back. There we go.
What's happening?
Our internet was fine. That was a Twitch issue. So
we got to send letters to Twitch. We need everyone. Handwritten.
They're throttling us. They're keeping us down. Big Radio has reached out to Twitch to throttle us. That's
it's
not a real
totally
thing.
Big Radio. Little radio.
Anyway, fast forward. I sign up. I buy 2 pairs of shorts for $20.
You did.
Another pair of shorts for 60% off. So 3 pairs of shorts, and I got them for like, I don't know, not a lot of money. But in the fine print, it says by signing up for this VIP access, which is what I gave them my email for, now that they have my credit card, they will charge me $55 on the 5th or the 6th of every month.
Every month.
But I get a credit for a purchase up to $80 with that $50.
Every month.
Every month. So is it a scam, really, is what I'm asking.
So they're technically giving you $30 free then every month?
Yeah, as long as I give them 50. Now I can cancel and suspend it at any time.
So if we did that with You Look Great clothing, how would we make money?
Well, we don't. Fabletics sells way more than we do. And I think the goal for Fabletics is get people in here, let them know they have a credit.
You can skip every month.
Yeah, I said that.
Oh, so I can use your thing?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
Oh.
Are you paying me?
I'll add it to your tab.
So you'll remove $55 from my monthly.
No, divided by 2.
No, because if you use the credit, I can't use the credit.
Oh, I don't need the credit. I just want their discount. Because because I can go shop Fabletics right now without being a member.
Yes.
But the prices are jacked up.
Yes.
So I did like a campaign with them like 5 years ago.
Okay.
I have a sports bra from them that I have worn for 5 years.
Okay. Are you supposed to wear them that long?
I don't know. It's great. I love it. I don't think I have the pants that I had from them anymore because they just didn't fit.
Okay.
But I like their stuff.
So let's see. Lisa said you also get a discount for being a member.
Yeah.
A VIP member. It's about 20% according to Lisa.
Is this Kate Hudson's company?
Jules1108 said, yes, they're forcing you to buy more if you forget that you paid that original price. Like they give you the credit essentially and then hope that you're going to spend more than that credit originally would have been.
So who wants to be a You Look Great member?
David Yule, welcome to the channel. Thanks for following along.
Cool.
Appreciate that. Don't say anything weird.
David Yule's cool. Bet he's never heard that before.
This is Kate Hudson's company?
I said those words.
I know, but then you said you think, and then someone said, yes, it is Kate Hudson's company in the chat.
Hill from Philly, I share my account with my friend, and then I get points. So you can get the points.
I can rack up points, too. Okay.
Oh, Savage Fenty does that?
I don't know. I don't know any of this stuff. I haven't actually bought new clothes in so long.
I think the quality is great. So why don't we? But like I said, I haven't bought their stuff in 5 years. But they have a store in Bellevue Square Mall.
Yes, and I did order my stuff. It should be here within a week.
Now, can you return it at the mall?
I don't know because I ordered large, and I haven't ordered large shorts ever. But I'm getting bigger, I guess.
It's that booty dough. Hey, also, can your discount work in store?
I don't know. I'm sure someone in the chat can let us know if they have a Fabletics account. Oh, you can return in store. And just as a reminder, so I'm hoping that my clothes get here before I need to skip.
They will.
But that's only within 4 days, so I don't know. We'll see.
It's kind of crazy, though, because you are the kind of person that they make money off of because you will forget and then will charge your card every month.
Yes, but I am also the person that I think has enough self-control to be like, I got 1 credit this month. I am not spending more than that 1 credit. They're not going to get that extra couple dollars from me.
You're going to forget that it's charging you.
Yes, but what I'm saying is
so this could go either way. Lose your credit every month is what I'm saying.
No, it says it's valid for a year. Your credit
every month. So we can go on a shopping spree at the end of the year.
Yeah. Okay. Theoretically, you could save it up for 6 months and then get 6 articles. Let's see. I'll forever prefer Lulu.
Desiree, I'm telling you, if you haven't tried Athleta, give it a whirl. I think it's better. Are they all
kind of the same?
I think the quality of Athleta personally is better than Lulu, but most of them, there are dupes to all of it. I think Fabletics is essentially a dupe.
Yeah.
Of all of that stuff. There's a local company that emailed me. I'm going to try them out.
Let's see. Hail Jean said I was paying New York Times Cooking $6 a month for 2 years, and I had no idea.
You know, if you go to, if you subscribe, everyone go check. If you subscribe to New York Times, I hate saying this because #journalism major, but if you go to cancel it, they'll be like, okay, you can leave, but we'll give it to you for $1. and that's what I pay now.
But that's with a lot of
Something like that.
That's with a lot of subscriptions and monthly things anyway. So like you could do that with your cable company. You could literally call your cable company. My mom used to do this all the time. She probably still does it. Whatever service you have, I think she had Xfinity in New Jersey. You call them up and you say, hey, bill's too high. I'm going to switch to blah, blah, blah company. They will almost always come back and say, oh, well, we can either match that price, which saves you the hassle of having someone come in, returning equipment, whatever, or they'll actually go lower.
Wow, Claire said that's how I pay $2 a month for Hulu.
That's awesome.
Netflix will not do that. I'll tell you that right now. Nicole in Southwest Florida said, you don't need the credits to get the discounts. I skip every month, but still shop and get VIP pricing. This ain't a scam. This sounds like I just got the best deal ever.
It sounds legit. It really does sound legit. What, Carla?
Justin said you can negotiate tuition prices. I learned this in law school from a fellow student who did that. Well, can I?
You know why they teach you in law school?
retroactively?
You know why they teach you in law school? Because by that point, it's too late.
Well,
You've
I
already
gotta-
paid all your tuition.
I got to call Rutgers. Wait, can I negotiate with my loan company and be like, listen, just knock this down like 20 grand. I'll pay the other 20 grand.
I wonder if you tell them you're going to refinance through another company, or I don't know if that's a thing you can do. If they'll be like, oh, well, instead of refinancing there or moving your loan to this other company, we'll give you a better rate.
I don't want a better rate. I just want them to take 20 grand off.
At the end, they could take that off your final if they lower the interest rate.
Yes, that's
so.
That's great. Fred said, I can't remember the last time I actually bought workout gear. Between Christmas, my birthday, and Father's Day, I'm covered year round.
Yeah, that's the one. Like, I haven't bought workout like tank tops or shirts or anything in years because I've gotten a couple as gifts and everything else is just either you look great t-shirts or old t-shirts that I've cut the sleeves off of. But shorts, like sometimes they'll get stained, sometimes they get stinky. So every now and then I got to get rid of those, and no one buys me shorts because I'm very particular about my shorts. I'm just a bad person to buy gifts for in general.
Amanda said Sirius XM does that too. It's true. I think I was getting Sirius for like $3 a month at one point.
Well, and it makes sense from their standpoint too. It's better business to bring in $3 from you than $0 from you.
And it's a service. Like it's not like they're giving you a physical thing that they have to create every month.
Yeah, they still have to pay for all the people that are creating that.
But they're not really changing what they're doing.
Also, I don't think Sirius has like made money ever.
Wait, Justin said I can negotiate any debts. Justin, can you be my lawyer and just call my student loan company and tell them something?
Let's see. A lot of people saying you can totally renegotiate your loans. You can consult what?
People said that?
What? Martha said you can totally negotiate your loans.
I don't know. Student loans are another, like health, like hospital loans. Yes. Student loans are a whole nother game.
I wonder, so I have the...
And I have personal student loans, not federal student loans. So no one cares about me.
True. I just saw, have I tried Amazon? Is that for shorts?
Yes, because...
I have. They just, like I was on a site yesterday, or I was on an Amazon page for workout shorts, and I guess they're made overseas, so the sizing was all weird. And I was looking, thankfully I looked at the size chart, and it needed me to order like a triple XL. Now that I'm thinking about it, it may have been women's shorts.
Yeah. You have to find like a male Amazon influencer and then follow their Amazon page.
Maybe I should be a male Amazon influencer.
You could rake in the dough.
Yeah, I don't like telling people to continually buy cheap things. So I don't know if I could really be an Amazon influencer. Moving on though, from whether or not Fabletics is a scam, which according to the chat, it seems like some people are fans of it. I will let you know how my experience is with Fabletics. On to
the Fabletics ad.
What?
That we just did for 20 minutes.
Imagine they paid us for even 5 of those minutes.
Guys, I'm calling, what do I have? SoFi today. I'm going to be like, listen, I can't pay it.
So
help me.
Here is a help wanted ad. This was posted to LinkedIn, but of course the link's not going to freaking open right now.
Turn off your Wi-Fi.
I hate everybody. I hate everything and everybody. Wi-Fi is toggled off. Let's go back.
Yeah, the Karina from New York brings up a good point.
Yes.
Kind of down this path of things. Look at what discounts you get through your credit cards too.
Mhm.
She said my Gap card actually gives me $20 off Sam's Club every year.
We have our work credit card, but I only have one personal credit card.
Yeah.
I don't have like company credit cards, like a Macy's card or anything
yeah,
like
but
that.
like my Amex, I get we get all kinds of free things through my Amex.
I gotta check. I have a MasterCard through Citi. If you guys know any of the discounts they're giving out, let me know. So, moving on to, instead of spending money, making money. Help wanted $78,000 a year, American, or $100K Canadian, to taste candy. Now, this is not only a candy tasting job, okay, but you can also work from home, apparently. So, this candy company called Candy Funhouse, which is online, it's an online retailer in Canada. They make chocolate bars, gummies, licorice, all that stuff.
But can you be an American?
I guess, yeah. You can move there.
No. Oh, I got to be there.
Or you can work from anywhere, I guess, yeah. They are looking for a work-from-home job as a chief candy officer.
CCO?
A CCO. The duties include leading candy board meetings, being a head taste tester, and all things fun, according to this LinkedIn post.
How many days a week?
I don't know, but I feel like if you're working from home, then it doesn't really matter if all you're doing is tasting candy.
But is there peanuts?
I'm sure some of it has peanuts. Candy Funhouse, based outside of Toronto, is headed by a quartet of 20 and 30-something siblings who grew up in the area and whose parents owned donut shops and local restaurants. The family retains a 90% ownership stake in the company. It looks legit.
D brings up a great point. Does it cover full dental insurance?
Oh, that's a good point. But if you just brush right after. Okay, here we go. The chief candy officer would be required to eat 3,500 pieces of candy per month. Oh, wait, no, it says that's incorrect. There we go.
Is this article also fact-checked? What are you reading?
It was a fact-checked part of the article.
Okay, what am I eating? And can
Candy.
I chew it and spit it out? Like wine tasting. Because wine,
you know why they're doing it? Because they're preparing for Halloween, so they've got all their new Halloween candies in.
Is this a monthly job?
It just says $100,000 a year. There's a cat on my butt. But I feel like at least one of us should apply.
They would love it if we ate it on Twitch every day.
We could, unless it's like a candy we don't like and they're testing it out.
Well, that's the whole point.
Yeah, but then they wouldn't want that on Twitch for us to be like, ugh, this Candy Funhouse candy stinks. You know?
I like all candy unless it's licorice and peanuts.
What are you doing? Oh. So the company is called Candy Funhouse. If you want to check it out. I feel like my cousin Michelle should do this.
I think.
Right? Like she works in the
She sent the little eyes.
sweets business. She's probably got a good palate for it.
There's no way you don't gain 50 pounds doing this job. There's no way.
I mean.
Yeah, or get diabetes. I don't like black licorice.
Yeah, I don't like black licorice either. Red licorice, phenomenal. Those like shoestring candies you used to get from the gas station. You know what I'm talking about? Just like the red string.
Vines?
No. They were just like the string.
Oh, like
It
in a
wasn't like-
line. They'd be like flat.
It was like a wheel of a string.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
What is this? Jersey people, we're looking for the world's first and only chief candy officer. This opportunity is to work from home with the option to work out of either Toronto, Canada, or Newark, New Jersey for American residents. Yo, send my family.
So you've got to be in Newark. Okay. Even though it says work from home, so why do they need you to be in one of two places? Maybe
work
for
from
delivery?
home with the option to work out of either.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
So we could do it.
I mean, I'd go back to Jersey from now until Halloween. Just taste all their Halloween candy if that's what it's all about.
This company just got whatever money that they're spending on this role in marketing from everyone that's talking about this.
Probably. I mean, I don't know if I've heard anyone else talk about it. I saw like one news article, which is why I am talking about it now. But we'll see. Let's see. Desiree said she'll apply. Tish said she's applying.
What can you show me the candies?
I mean, we could pull it up on the screen.
Let's see what this fun house is all about.
Candy Fun House. Let's go to their website, candyfunhouse.ca. All right. Shop in Canadian dollars, and it ships to America.
What?
No.
They got drinks?
Let's.
They look like American drinks, but different.
What are the Prime is a drink we can buy here? Hold on, let me pull it up on the screen.
Owie lemonade.
Hold on.
Reese's, can't try it. Funyuns, I can do that. What the? Ooh, Japanese candy. Pocky, love Pocky. Warheads, I'll tell them all. I don't even need to taste them. I can tell them everything about it. Okay.
I gotta get this on the screen, which takes a second. I should be much better at this. Here we go. Screen 2. Done. I want it pull up.
Okay, Liney, entertain the people. Do you like your new little robot?
There we go. So this is their website. They've got all these candies. Let's go to all candy.
Okay. Okay,
Nerds Rope, but they don't make these, do
Oh,
they?
I love the nips.
What?
Go down.
Down. Oh, yeah. I thought they discontinued candies like this, like the wax candies.
What's a slime liquor?
That looks terrible. It looks like Elmer's, like a roll-on Elmer's glue.
You never ate glue?
No.
Me neither.
I was never really, I didn't eat, as far as I know, I can ask my parents. I didn't eat crayons.
Ashley did.
I did taste Play-Doh once.
Definitely tasted Play-Doh.
But like, I wasn't like chomping on Play-Doh. It was more like, ooh, this is very salty, and I like it.
You weren't what?
Chomping on Play-Doh.
You didn't eat the Play-Doh like that. Just
Oh,
no.
well, whatever.
Did you ever put the liquid Elmer's glue on your hand in school, let it dry, and then peel it off?
No.
We were doing those OG satisfying things. Like the videos that we watch now on Instagram that are like, oh, super satisfying. We were doing that in class.
They're still allowed to make candy cigarettes in Canada?
Apparently.
Huh?
Are we here?
Huh?
The bubblegum ones?
Did you say, are we here?
Allowed to in America?
Oh, are we here? Okay. You understand why I was confused now, right? Where are you?
And I'm so...
No, I'm pretty sure they are banned in America now. Someone can fact check me there in the chat if you'd like.
That's Michael's job.
Yeah, see, a lot of these are regular ass candies.
Stop, go back.
What?
Back. Those Charms blow pops.
Yeah, that gum was good for like 3 seconds.
No. Okay.
I'm trying to see what else. They have chocolates and everything too.
We're sending this company an invoice.
It looks like they sell all normal candies. Wow. Candy cigarettes again. Like, you can't tell me that this product was not designed specifically to get kids to like cigarettes.
So my parents smoked when we were kids.
Okay.
My sister and I hated that my parents smoked from day one. Like, we just never liked it. We knew, I don't know what it was. Maybe it was the ads that we saw in school. This was before Dare. Okay. Before we got to Dare.
Damn, you're old enough to be older than Dare?
No. Before we got to Dare, even then. I'm saying Dare wasn't the reason we hated smoking. We hated it before.
Okay.
We would love going to the candy shop at the Jersey Shore, getting these cigarettes, and it was either those or the bubblegum ones that when you would blow, actual smoke would, like, powder would come off of it, and we thought it was so cool. Yeah. But I never smoked.
But would you hold them like an actual cigarette? Because we did all the time. Oh, here's the licorice I was talking about, by the way.
Yeah.
This was my jam. This was my absolute jam.
Wait, go back.
What? This is all bulk candy.
Gummy Zone Sour Tongue Tinglers. What is that shape? Oh, they're tongues. No.
That's not what my tongue looks like.
Do you wrap it around your tongue?
They look like 6s and 9s. That's a 9.
Over
or
the
that's
label
a 6.
so we can.
I'm so confused. Has anyone ever had these?
I can't see the chat.
I'm going to pull the chat up again. Let's put the chat over here for a moment. Oh, man, it made the screen smaller. Hold on. Okay.
Oh, my God.
What are you doing? Fun boxes?
Ooh, that's a fun
Well, yeah,
gift.
this whole peanut box. The Reese's Lovers box.
Oh my God, I would kill for that.
Wouldn't that actually kill you?
Probably. At this point, yeah.
All right, back to our
I mean, I think it would kill
regularly
anybody.
scheduled program. Done with candy for now.
Well, where's their like weird candy?
I don't know. Oh, Explore? New. Here we go.
Like this is what would be tasting. Whoa. I never saw this. Jello candy, Kool-Aid
Well,
candy.
but like this poppin' candy is just Pop Rocks with
you've never
Kool-Aid
saw-
on top of it. And what are these guys?
Jello.
Sour. Oh, these are like the ribbons, like the sour ribbons,
Okay, keep
but they're just Jello brand.
All right, but I've never seen any of
Okay,
these.
what's a Frosty Frapple?
Frappe?
Oh, frappe. I don't know why I said Frapple.
Oh,
What
got
is it?
peanuts in it. Can't have it.
This thing has peanuts?
Read it. Oh, but it's peanut free. It says peanut free. That is a weird peanut sign. I'm sending this to this company and being like, we'll split the $100,000.
I would taste all their candy. I think I should apply, actually.
I guess I could taste the peanut and spit it out.
Or I could just taste the peanut, you know?
The weirdest thing happened to me. So I haven't had actual peanut butter in 3 years. And I've switched over to Sun Butter. Thank you to Justin, who told me about Sun Butter and how it is a really good substitute for peanut butter. And Anthony had peanut butter on a plate, like leftover from a sandwich or something, in the sink. And the smell of it made me gag. And I think my body is like, that's my body now being like, no, don't do it.
It could be. It's
Like-
funny because I love the smell of peanut butter.
It's crazy.
Okay.
Like peanut butter was peanut butter and French fries, favorite foods, done, hands down.
And now
Loved
you can't
it.
have either, huh?
Could you imagine? Gagged.
I also love Sun Butter, says Kayla.
It's so good. I got a Kroger brand because it's cheaper this time around, and it's actually not too bad.
All right, next on the list. Okay. Are you okay there? Cat hair? There are so many times in here because the cat hair gets stuck on these microphone windscreens that I'll just like start freaking out and rubbing in my face.
You know what? We're gonna do the rest of this.
Okay. Here's my shot glass. I skipped my oatmeal breakfast. May as well. Hey, can you wipe maybe a little bit? You know?
I was just gonna say I'm gonna wipe your ass, but that's actually
No, please, you don't need to do that. You don't want to do that. Peanut butter and Nutella, so good. The combination. All right, cheers, Carla Marie. Cheers, everybody.
cheers
Thanks for
to
hanging
Candy
with us.
Funhouse and Fabletics. Oh, there's ice in there.
Woo! That was a big piece of ice and very cold.
You know what I'm gonna get? That thing for cats that you put on your tongue and you lick them.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm surprised you haven't done that yet. Surprised almost to the point of disappointment. But here's a fun fact from my brother. He said Nutella exists because of a cocoa shortage during World War II.
My people made that, I think.
Italians? It was. They did have a whole like Nutella store at Italy, which makes
Don't
me
they
feel like
say
it's
Nutella?
Italian. I don't know. They probably say like Nuzzatelio or something stupid.
In Italy or in New Jersey?
In New Jersey.
No, they don't.
It's Nutels. What are you, stupid? It's Nutels. My grandmother makes Nutels every Sunday with my pasta for Sunday dinner. Don't tell me it's not Nutels.
Nutella. Nutella.
What are you, a gabagool for brains? Huh? You say Nutella?
When my parents say, did they say you have shit for brains? No, there's
Everyone says shit for brains.
no, but there's something else they say.
What?
Something else for brains.
You got gabagool for brains.
Yeah, I know, but
What, do you got some Nutellas up there? Huh?
you actually don't do a good Italian
No,
accent.
I'm not trying to do a good one. I feel like the better I do it, the more offensive it is.
I don't mean
If
Italian,
I do
I
it
mean New Jersey. Like to me right now, you sound like Mussolini.
really...
I don't actually know what he sounds like, but that's what I imagine.
He was a radio guy. Mussolini loved the radio.
I bet he was an Enneagram 8. Let's see. How did they
Probably.
figure that out, though? Because he didn't take the test, and neither did Hitler. So did someone take the test, like, if I was Hitler?
No, they write down the personality traits of those people and compare them to personality traits of people who score those numbers on those tests. What do we got? Is he an 8? Just like you? So you're what, Hitler? I think there's some good people though, right? Isn't like Gandhi an Enneagram 8?
I think
There was like one good person
me
mixed in with all of the serial murderers that you were compared to.
Do you think they're gonna add me to the list?
No.
Okay, is this real?
You know, you'd be like, oh, that girl that does
Martin
the Seahawks
Luther
games.
King.
Yeah, see, there's a good one.
Okay, Franklin Roosevelt, Winston Churchill,
Okay.
Barbara Walters,
Okay.
Queen Latifah, Clint Eastwood, Gran Torino, right?
Yeah. He's an angry man.
Oh, Dr. Phil, Kamala Harris,
Okay.
Aretha Franklin. So I am going to be in charge of something one day.
What was Aretha Franklin
Well, I'm
in
just saying
charge
this
of?
list of people are in charge of
Demanding
things.
respect?
I might be in charge of the Seahawks. I'm going to be the
You're
new GM.
in charge of their social media when
No,
you are
I'm
allowed
not.
to be.
Not in charge of their social media whatsoever.
All right,
There's
moving
a whole
on, though.
team of people.
Talking about weird, sometimes terrible people. Chris Brown
Oh,
made it to the
I
news.
hate this guy.
Now, the whole story is that Chris Brown has not done meet and greets for a very long time and just started doing them. And these are the pictures that have surfaced since he started doing meet and greets. Okay? They are like, you got the woman bent over in front of him. And I guess he's taking a bunch of raunchy pictures like that with his fans.
Did you put the glitter background?
I did.
Okay, just making
Yeah.
sure.
I wanted it to look like a mall photo shoot. That was what I was going for.
This is like, I don't use the word trashy often. This
Really?
is trashy.
I mean, the only ones that are trashy are kind of the top two, where he's doing the girl from behind, and the other where he's clearly grabbing her butt. Like, that's full
all right, here's my,
palm, butt cheek
clearly
thing.
I would assume that those women were like, oh my God, yes, let's do this. Like,
Yeah, no, and I think a lot of it was their idea, and he's just agreeing to take these pictures. Okay.
And to their defense, these women and Chris Brown, which I never thought I'd say, but meet and greet photos are normally so freaking boring.
And that's what he says. So I'm going to pull up Chris Brown's
But yeah, this guy, throw him in the garbage.
Instagram.
He belongs in the garbage.
I'm going to pull up his Instagram post. Give me one moment. Once I find it. There we go. So this is what he said, and it's going to be small on your screen, so I will read it. He said, PSA, when artists, in parentheses, everyone, do concerts, they all have something called a VIP package. I haven't done meet and greets in over 7 years. I have the coolest fans on the planet. I appreciate the F out of them. These are memories that will last them forever, unlike most of these lame-ass artists that won't even make eye contact with people who made it possible to even have a career.
Fair.
I only exist because these fans saw something in me I never thought was possible, so I'm going to go all out for my fans. Which, to his credit, it does look like he is going all out for his fans.
Ed Sheeran only takes selfies, which is cool.
Yeah, but here's the interesting thing. So,
Oh.
what?
Claire said an article said that people paid up to $3,500 for a meet and greet with him.
Yeah.
There is no, and I can't really say this because we've gotten to meet like everyone. There's no one I'd pay that much money to meet.
No, but all of those meet and greets that we've been able to go to and like chat with the artist before, fans are paying usually a decent amount of money, a couple $100 at least for that opportunity. You go to the concert early, you take a picture with your favorite artist, and you say, I love you so much, and you move on. And which is interesting because you take what Chris Brown is doing here, and on the complete opposite side of the spectrum with the Jonas Brothers, when they were in Tacoma a little while ago, we got to see them during their meet and greet, and they had to remind, and it's sad that they actually had to say this out loud.
They were literally in line.
They were yelling at
not yelling, but
they were screaming these instructions loudly so that everyone heard it. But they had to remind all the fans, these are 3 married men. Please do not kiss them. Please do not smack their butts. Please do not hug them. Take your picture like a normal human being and move on.
And I said to the woman who was saying this to everyone, I was like, could you imagine before a Taylor Swift meet and greet, you had to be like, do not smack her butt. Do not.
Well, they should have told that radio guy.
They should have told that radio guy, but they didn't. But it's an interesting thing that this needs to be said to the women waiting to meet male artists because because women are like, oh, they don't care. They're guys. They'll like it. No, they have wives who
Yeah.
don't want their men being kissed by 300 women.
And much like if a girl's not married, it doesn't mean you can do that to her either. Even if they did not have wives.
Yeah.
You can't just run around
so true.
smacking butts.
And they were like, also, this is the first time like they've been doing this in like 10, 15 years or whatever it was. I don't know how long it's been. You know, they've grown up, like all this stuff. And again, even then they were like 16, don't touch them.
Yeah. And this, I mean, Tacoma Swifty says it perfectly. Oh my God, love the Joe Bros, but it's so sad that we have to remind fans not to sexually assault them. And that's what it is, really. I mean, if you're just out there smacking butts, that's assault, brother.
Jen said you can only smack butts at LA Fitness in Ballard.
Apparently, yeah. But that's friends smacking their butts consensually.
Let's go. We're going to go and I'm going to spank your butt every time you do a rep.
No thanks.
I'll give you a little spank.
No thanks. I don't even like, there's couples that I see at the gym who will walk into the gym together, and then when they go their separate ways into the locker room, they like kiss goodbye. Which is like a wild, like you're going to see each other in a couple
maybe
seconds.
Not. Are they working out together, or are they?
Even if you're not working out, you're in the same space.
I'm going to go to the gym with you one day and make you do that.
But to go back to Chris Brown for a second.
Yes, this guy.
The interesting thing, now, these are all consensual pictures. The fans paid a lot of money, so if he's willing to do it, I guess go for it. But the interesting thing from Chris Brown's perspective is I'd have to imagine that as a mega celebrity, which Chris Brown is, and a guy who has been in the news for not great things, which he has been, I would be so cautious of the pictures that I took, because you never know who is going to try to misuse or edit a picture of you, right? And what people are going to maybe use down the road. Maybe he doesn't. He's gotten away with a lot in the past, so maybe he's at a point where he's like, it's almost, I think Aziz Ansari says it best. It's like, it's the Donald Trump effect. It's like there are certain people who their fans will not stop being their fans. It's like Trump, R. Kelly,
I like Chris
Brown.
Music, but I don't like him.
Oh, Chris Brown's first album when he was like 16, 17 years old.
What's that songs?
Run It, that song.
See, you can run it.
I think it's just called Run It, but
we should do that in.
So good. I mean, that whole album is so damn good.
Yeah, he punched Rihanna in the face. Did he go to prison for that?
No, he went to like anger management, I believe. I don't think there was any jail time. I don't think he may have been held overnight. I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember the story 100%. Let's see. Nick NYC says, I'm just curious to see if these fans have to sign a statement saying they will not be altering. Yeah, but even if they sign the statement, like, that doesn't mean someone else can't alter it if it gets posted. Because, I mean, we could have altered that picture if we wanted to.
Yeah.
Why is it called the Trump effect when this was going on long before Trump became president? I think he's just the biggest name to have a fan base like that.
It's happening now.
But I don't know if anyone in the history of media, entertainment, or politics has had a group of supporters, for better or worse, like Donald Trump.
Like, what is the other option? The Marilyn Manson?
Elvis?
No, wait. Not Manson. Who's the guy that had the cult?
Yeah. Oh, no, Charles Manson.
Thank you.
Michael Jackson. Yeah, that's a big one.
What about Prince's people? Elvis Presley, but that was so early on where...
But he did have, he had screaming fans, people passing out when they met him or saw him.
But like, imagine taking Elvis Presley now today, right? And having that same fans, right? They would be like bigger than Justin Bieber fans, I think.
I think much like the sports debate, like, oh, would Babe Ruth be as good as he was then today? I think it's an impossible debate to have, only because, well, just hear me out for a second. I would argue that even though Justin Bieber doesn't have Elvis-style fans, the fact that Justin Bieber is where he is in the celebrity space is more impressive than Elvis, because there are so many more options that people have access to.
Yeah, no, that's true. But I'm not saying comparing him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying make him compete with these other artists and see how he stacks up. I'm just saying take the fame that he had in the 50s and 60s and then you just place that like here, would it be amplified? How much more like if my mom had an Instagram, right? Would my mom be in an Elvis Presley fan club on Twitter?
Yeah.
Or just like take all the technology.
Your mom would definitely have like a Stan account.
Do it in reverse, right?
You know what I mean?
Take all of our technology and throw it in the 50s, right? Is my mom on Instagram commenting on every one of Elvis's photos? And is she I love Elvis 123?
Mm-hmm.
Like that's what I'm like.
Is she sliding into his DMs?
Yeah, probably 100%.
This is a great comment from Claire and Olympia. She said, this is random, but it's cool seeing how many of us in the chat have played 2-second tunes or cover lovers on the podcast, like the majority of us.
Yep.
Which, the last thing on this list, by the way, is listen to the Morning Show podcast. But seriously, for everyone who has been a part of the podcast, whether you've listened to it or played a game, whatever, posted about it, it has been really, really cool to see that. And it's given us another way to survive in this crazy world that we are trying to make a name for ourselves in.
So true. Claire is in the Zeros Club. Don't worry, she'll be coming back for Zeros Championship week.
I think we're at 6 people in the Zeros Club now, maybe 7.
We have to go figure that out.
What?
Do you have a list?
I started keeping a tab. The last, 'cause in my sheet, I designate who the winner is by putting them in bold. If they are 0, I'll put them in bold and red.
We'll say this while we're here, actually. Fill out the form again. We're going to do for back to school. I think we're going to air it first week of September. Parents versus kids. There is no specific rule on their age, but just use your best judgment in that, if your kid gets 0, it's not going to be funny. And it's going to be, we probably won't air it because it's not going to, it's not
going to look like we're bullying kids.
It's not cute to make fun of a kid for getting 0. It's cute to make fun of an adult. So, don't sign your kid up if you don't think they're going to do well.
Jules said, I've played. I'm trying to convince my sister to do it.
Let's do it.
It is fun seeing the different relationships and whatnot, and people bringing their friends and family into this weird community that we've built.
Bianca.
I also love what Claire said about being in the Zeros Club. She said, Zeros Island is very nice. It's not too crowded, but also not lonely.
I love that.
What else do we have in the chat? I really think I'm going to sign up for this
candy.
This candy company.
Apparently, there's 10,000 applicants.
Whatever. You know what, Carla Marie? There's millions of people in the world, and you chose me.
Go down. Go down. Go down.
Hold on. Let me put this on the screen first. We're not going to sit here and look at things that people can't see. Okay.
This is the screen that we need to show because hold on. Let me.
That's what I just put on.
Ghost pepper flamethrower candy.
Okay.
There's that. Then over here, something called Finders Keepers. It's like a Kinder Egg.
Ooh. That's cool because they're allowed to make Kinder Eggs in Canada. But
LOL dolls, Finders Keeper, Chex Mix birthday cake.
That sounds bad. What? Is that a Twinkie candle?
What?
Seriously, if anyone knows anyone at candyfunhouse.ca, please reach out for us.
Whoa. Oreo Thins Tiramisu Mousse.
From Korea.
It said that?
Yeah, right there, Korea.
Oh. Famous Amos Hazelnut. Pocky, so good. So good.
I do need to find a good place to buy bulk gummy bears. Because I usually have about 10 gummy bears after all my workouts.
The Fred Meyer ones are good. Albanese, my family company. All right, switch us back.
Okay, well.
Yesterday, #sports with a Z.
What?
I was waiting for you to switch.
Okay, we're switched. We're back.
I was at Seahawks training camp, and I got to post this video. I got to jump up and smack the almond thing that all the players smack as they walk out.
Almond thing?
I'm in.
Oh, I'm in. I am
That's
in.
our saying.
Oh, okay.
Which is odd because that was what you and I used to say when we first started My Day Friday. Like our thing was, I'm in. And you would like come up to me and be like, all right, what do you think about doing this today?
Oh, okay.
It was even before My Day Friday. I'd be like, I'm in. And then you would say it too. And then we started saying it all the time, whatever. So anyway. So I got to smack the I'm in thing like I'm a player. And
I'm in.
I'm in. Like
You're saying I'm in.
That's how we say it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's like a Seahawks thing.
Yeah. I also discovered that the players how they get around inside. There's Razor scooters everywhere. And I'm like, there are a lot of Razor scooters here. I thought they were all Blitzes. I'm like, this can't be it. Nope. I would see them like on their lunch break, just scooting around in the hallways.
Makes sense.
It's hilarious. It's really cool. I'm like, that seems like too dangerous for me. Like, what if you get hurt? What else? Oh, no, I'm not asking. So this is actually really cool. Danny B brings up a great question. If you see these videos on social media, she said, was that you asking about their karaoke song? So there's a giant Microsoft Surface board, giant, like the size of a huge whiteboard. And it's got
it's like the size of the TV behind us.
And it's got a camera attached to the top. And the social team will just put the word on it. But it wasn't working yesterday at one point. And Madeline, she's amazing. She's a Jersey girl. She moved out here about 1.5 years, maybe 2 years ago. So I kind of report to her. She's so cool. And she was like, the Surface isn't working. I was like, well, I have nothing to do right now. I'll go troubleshoot it with you. She's like, okay. We go down there and she's like, see, it's not turning on. And I'm like, hold on. And I just plug in the back, which we have been around so many things where that's the problem.
Just
right?
plug it
in the
in.
radio studio, just check all your plugs. And I was like, try it now. She's like, oh my God, it wasn't plugged in. I was like, bam, I did something today. So that was fun. But
Nick NYC brings up a good point. Bunch of grown, very athletic men on scooters. They need somebody to direct traffic for safety. What if that's actually how you got like your season-ending injury? Like,
that's what I'm saying.
I remember
there's not,
smacking
like,
my
50.
ankle on scooters,
oh.
twisting my ankle on scooters.
And they're going fast. They're like, what else? Oh, and there were kittens there yesterday, and you'll see those videos soon. But Seattle Humane Society was there. It is Clear the Shelters month, so.
Are you there today? Are you going back?
Tomorrow.
Oh, hydration check, by the way.
Tomorrow, Friday, and then Saturday's the practice game, and it'll be my first time on the mic at Lumen Field.
Now, can fans go to the practice game?
You have to buy tickets.
Okay, but they can go. That's what I'm saying. Just like if I asked if fans can go to the games, they can buy tickets.
Yeah. But I want to make sure it's not like season ticket only. I don't think so.
I don't know.
I'm so excited. For it. I'm so nervous, but I'm so excited.
So you'll be actually like doing your game day things while they're doing their inter squad scrimmage.
I saw some of my scripts.
What do you got to say?
Well, I don't have they were just telling me. And then on Sunday, I will be at training camp, on mic at training camp, not doing social. So that'll be cool.
There you go. Saturday at 2:30. Is that?
Oh, it starts at 2:30.
It says Lumen Field.
Yeah.
Oh, you're at the field.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were going to be at
Saturday,
the practice facility.
Saturday, I'm calling it a dress rehearsal.
That makes sense. I mean, it's a dress rehearsal for them as well. So you're going to be at Lumen Field, formerly CenturyLink.
Yes.
Doing like the whole mic thing.
Yes.
Wow, that's pretty cool. And how much are tickets?
Well, I don't know what this is. What is this?
The 100 level 109 tickets look like they are $95.
But those are good seats.
But I've never Showtimetickets.com.
This seems fake.
Oh, this is a reseller. Apparently, it was established in 1985.
I don't believe it. Remember, you used to have to go to the Willowbrook Mall in New Jersey to buy your concert tickets at the Ticketmaster window.
They had the Ticketmaster window at Garden State Plaza as well.
Oh, I never went there.
It was right next to Hot Topic, across from the pet store.
Yes.
Next to the food court.
Okay, we're not doing mall pet stores anymore, right? Like, that's not a thing?
I don't know.
Don't buy your pets from the mall.
Why don't we have, like, shelter storefronts?
That would be something. But
at malls.
those animals at malls are not rescues. Yeah. They're bred, and then they just sit in a fucking mall.
What about, like, small pets? What about, like, lizards and stuff? Can we buy those at mall pet stores?
I've never
what's
seen
different?
A mall pet store that has that.
Oh, they have them.
Where?
The one at Garden State Plaza
It's
did.
not there anymore.
Okay, but I'm saying it did, and it had like fish, and it had lizards and birds.
Well, fish are in a tank always.
No, normally they're in large bodies of water. So.
I know, that is why I decided like these little my mom had a beta fish and a thing like this, and I was like, he needs a bigger house, and so I ordered her a bigger thing on Amazon. I was like,
does she have it now?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
The first one died. This one is now Mr. Flipper. And this is her thing because she doesn't have a dog. So, like, she loves this fish.
But what does she, like, do? Like, did she talk to it?
Yeah, all the time. When I'm home, I hear her be like, oh, Flipper, we got to do this. And I'm like,
Mr. Flipper.
Mr. Flip. But
Yeah.
I think she calls him just Flipper sometimes. I forget what the first fish was called.
Flopper?
Are people talking about how to get tickets?
I don't know. Really know what you're trying to do.
I was trying to look at tickets, but
Oh, okay. Well, I got to pull up the chat here. Hail Gene said, I think I bought my Bamboozle tickets at the Ticketmaster window
Yes.
in Willowbrook.
I used to pay with like all my little cash and change.
Don't buy bunnies at the pet store either. Apparently, a lot of people, this happens every Easter.
Yep.
Every spring, essentially. People will buy rabbits and then return them to shelters
And
because they don't
chicks.
realize that like they actually didn't want a rabbit.
Yeah, they're like, oh, it's Easter, let's buy a rabbit.
Yeah.
And then like they're like, well, did not realize I was gonna need a bigger cage and all this stuff.
Cool pets to have.
People buy chicks for Easter too, and then they're like, oh shoot, these are gonna be chickens.
Yeah. Yeah. I will say though, the bait and switch that chicks will pull on you, not humans,
Well, that
birds,
happens too, though.
they look so damn cute when they're little chicks, and then pretty quickly they turn into pretty ugly birds.
Like even babies, when you see a baby, like, and then that baby grows up to be an adult, you can be like, oh, you kind of resemble.
Mm-hmm.
They're not even the same color.
They're completely different. Yeah. There is no more pet store at Newport. I didn't realize there was one.
Me neither.
I guess by the time I started working in that area, it was gone, I guess. Any pet rabbits cannot be released into the wild. We learned that. The people of Florida learned that recently. There's like rabbits doing it like rabbits, and they're just spreading all over Florida. Bunnies are the best, but you have to spay and neuter them.
Chickens can be affectionate. I don't want
I'm
their
sure.
little pecking face near my face.
I'm sure most animals can show some sort of affection. Yeah, does anyone have a mall by them that has a pet store still?
And they put them in those little strips of paper.
What?
They would literally just put like shredded paper in the thing for the dogs
for
to
them to, like-
sleep on.
Oh, yeah, and pee on and stuff.
I can't.
They're adorable. Follow chickens on Instagram. I don't think they're adorable. I'm not following them.
Is it just at chickens? What is this? Chickens is my favorite thing to say.
Bree from Arizona said, yes, we do in Arizona. They have pet stores in malls there.
Well,
I haven't seen, and it's funny because I guess I would have assumed that there are still pet stores in like all malls, but I also, now that I'm thinking about it, have not seen one in a long time.
my brother bought his dog at the mall pet store like a few years ago.
Which mall?
I say a few years, probably like 10 at this point.
Okay, which mall?
I'm going to send you to the mall pet store.
Poughkeepsie, New York has pet stores in the mall?
Probably Garden State. Maybe we should get a chicken. How much room do they need?
I mean, people have them at their homes here in Seattle.
There's roosters walking around Ballard sometimes.
Yeah.
Where are we?
Yeah.
Are we here?
I think if I had property, I would love to get like 3 or 4 chickens.
I don't think they need a lot of space.
I'd like them to have space.
Me too. Would the cats chase them?
Yes, I want free range chickens. Definitely free range.
Yeah, but my cats can't give me eggs. I would like eggs.
Hey, Caroline. All right, you want Caroline to say bye to everybody, Carla Marie?
Do the Caroline emote.
Oh, yeah, we do have a Caroline emote. Chickens don't need much room, says Wendy in Virginia. Does anyone here have chickens on their property?
Have you seen that if you take a cat, I guess the vet's supposed to do it, but if they hang out, yeah, that means they'll be good for you at the vet if they let you do this.
His little belly?
She does not like that, sir.
There's
Look
the Caroline
at the little
emote.
whiny. That's Max, Jen. Max is although
But-
Whiny does have.
She was making that face, though.
Oh, she was.
You need to make sure you get a permit from your town. My friend had chickens, but said they were
Look at her.
too mean and got ducks instead.
Ducks are also not the nicest sometimes.
Maybe
Can
they're
you
nicer.
Please look at her head.
Yeah, she doesn't want to be on camera. She's a little shy.
Don't be shy.
All right, with that said, usually once the cats start taking over the stream, that's when we know it's time to go. You're right there, Carla Marie? All right, we are out of here. Thank you very much for hanging out with us. If you have not listened to the Morning Show podcast yet, please do that. Make sure you follow that and subscribe or turn on notifications as well. We will be back on Thursday morning. Caroline, say goodbye.